Alright students, so I am sure you are feeling very done with numbers in different faces, but here we go on screencast number 4 for this note sheet. Let's see if we can finish it up here. So on this one, we're going to finish this last page where we are taking a number written in a different vase, and that's a 5, and we are going to change it to vase 10. So I'm going to spread my digits out and set up my multiplication here. So 3 ones is 3. And in base 5, these are my 5s. 4 5s is 20. Base 5, these are my 25s. 2 25s is 50. I add these together. And my total is 73. Alright, different type of problem. But still the same concepts. If I look at this number right here, this is base 6. That's a 6 there. So there's something wrong with it. And the thing that's wrong with it is that when I'm in base 6, I can only use 0 through 5. Okay? So using a 7 or a 6 is just not okay. So for a lot of students, a visual using base pieces works well. So that's how I'm going to explain it. If you can do it without the visual and get the right answer, that's perfectly fine, of course. So 7 are my flats, because I go babies, longs, flats. I've got 2 longs. Alright, 6 babies here. So what I'm going to do is do some regrouping. So 6 babies should be recorded as 1 long. 3 longs, that's alright. 7 flats is So I take 7 flats and I turn that into 1 shadow. So my correct symbolic representation is 1, 1, 3, 0, base 6. Alright, so here's some what number comes after. And when you're doing what number comes after, you can think of adding 1. Right? So in a problem like this, I've got 3 flats, 2 longs, 4 babies, and if I add 1 baby into the mix, then my number is going to be 3, 2, 4, base 6. On this next one, if I try to do it that way, add 1, I've got these 5 babies, I add 1, then I have 6 babies, which is too many. So again, I'm going to draw a visual of this. If you don't need the visual, that's fine. Alright, so here's 3, 2, 5, base 6. I'm going to add in this 1 more baby. What happens when I do that is I end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So I have to take the 6 and turn it to 1. Then I'm okay. So my number is 3, 3, 0, base 6. Alright, we'll do one more, and again, I will draw a representation for you. So I've got 3, 5 longs, and 5 babies. I'm going to add 1 baby in so that I get to the next number. And when I do that, I hit the magic number, in base 6 at least, of having 6, so I have to convert. And I take those 6 babies and I make a long, and then all of a sudden, right, I have 6 longs, and I have to take those and turn it into a flat. So I have 4, 0, 0, base 6. So this is, analogous to kind of having the number maybe 799 in base 10 and it turning over to 800. I think of car odometers, which they're digital now, so you don't quite see it the same way. But, flipping over, and then flipping over. All right, so that was just an analogy. All right, we're going to go the other direction on these last 3 problems. So we're going to go what number comes before. So what number comes before? I'm going to do my physical representations. Again, you don't need them. Don't use them. Okay. So if I want to do what number comes before, it means I'm going to get rid of 1. We'll just hex that out. I can write what I have left, which is 3, 4, 0, and I'm working in base 5 now. Okay, I'm going to do the next one. Again, I'm in base 5. 3, 4, 0 is my number. So I've got 3 flats, 4 longs. I don't have any 1s. I'm supposed to go the number before, which means I need to cross out 1. And I don't have any to cross out. So hopefully you're thinking of this as an idea. I take one of these longs and I break it up into babies. And since I'm in base 5, when I take this one long and break it into babies, I get 5 of them. Now I can remove the 1 so that I get the number before. And that leaves me with 3, 3, 4, and base 5. Right, and we will do one more here. So my number is 300, so I have 3 flats, 0 longs, 0 1s, and I need to be able to remove 1 baby or 1 1 from this. I have to do some serious breaking up here. So I'm going to take a flat, I'm in base 5, so I get 5 longs out of that. I'm going to then take one of these longs and break it up. And again, I'm in base 5, so I get 5 babies out of it. Now I can do what I need to do, which is remove one of the babies and see what I have left. I have 2 flats. I have 4 longs. I have 4 babies. So 244 is the number that comes before 300 in base 5. All right, we made it through.